So, a little story about two moms and their sons who had gone through the doldrums after school ended. The moms were both teachers, and figuring out what in the world are we going to do this summer for our boys.
My friend and I are both teachers and moms. For 10 weeks this spring, we pulled ourselves up with the bootstraps to create learning experiences for both our students and our own children. Some days were more successful than others. We missed the physical friendships with our school communities and made do with car parades and a drive-through graduation. At last we reached the finish line, the last day of school. After a long nap, the question became, now what? Every summer trip, adventure, and camp we had planned as mothers was canceled. After weeks in the doldrums, we made a plan. If we quarantined at home for 2 weeks, we would feel comfortable, we decided, meeting up at a cabin by the lake. We unearthed and fine-tuned Grandpa's old sailboat on the side yard, and we hitched it to the back of a borrowed truck. We also borrowed 2 paddle boards and rented 2 kayaks. We packed the cooler, drove some hours up the mountain, and I wept when I felt the warm hug of a lifelong friend. During school days, she and I had our boys read, write, run, paint, and subtract, etc. At the lake, these 13-year-old boys were able to provide something for each other that we could not provide them. In no time, they were grunting, wrestling, sword fighting with branches, burping, and it was music to my ears. After exploring the woods and lake, they found an island. The next morning, with a dusted offspring in their steps and glint in their eyes, they packed their own lunches, without being asked, to share them on their island. They were like withered plants, receiving sunlight and water for the first time in 4 months.
Help me find my island. Help me give it a name. Help me find an adventure. Help me find a game. Even when we sit behind a screen, and I cannot be with you skin to skin, help me find my island and invite me in. Help me find a new way. Challenge me a bit. Help me find in you something that will use my body, my mind, and all my wits. We'll be distancing for a long, long time. That's just the nature of the game. Will you help me find my